Okay, guys, today we are on Bus Confessions on the Fan Van with Tanya, Tehanna.
Period.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Of course.
So we are so excited to finally have you on here. We've been trying for a minute.
Yes.
Yes, girl.
Look, I gotta get out here to Florida more. I really
We finally got you out here.
Yes. I'm outside.
How was your traveling?
It was great.
Good?
It was great. Y'all, these mosquitoes in here, so I'm trying to
Oh, yeah.
cover myself up.
There's Florida for you.
No,
for sure.
for real. But traveling was cool, actually. I slept the whole time.
Okay.
And then I got here and I was like, let's go. Let's get this. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Where did you come from?
Atlanta. Yeah.
That's where you stay?
Yep. I'm in Atlanta now. I've been there since 2016.
Okay.
So I'm outside. I'm always in Atlanta. If I'm not in Miami or New York or traveling, wherever, that's home for me.
For sure.
Yeah.
Love that. So you didn't grow up in Atlanta then? Where did you grow up?
I'm from VA.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So what brought you to Atlanta?
I was on the show Little Women Atlanta.
Okay.
And so I moved here. And when I moved here, I was like, I don't know, it's something about like getting out of where you're from. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you really just have to get out there and change your environment. And when I left, there was no going back. There was just so many pros of staying here for me, So yeah, I've been in Atlanta, but Miami, Florida in general has shown me so much love. So I definitely need to be out here more too. So
you do,
yeah.
There's so many people who love you down here.
No, for sure. I've gotten so much love down here. I'm like, oh my God, let me come to Florida more.
Yes, you need to. Well, what was your experience like on Little Women?
That was cool. It was definitely an experience. I am definitely not like in love with reality TV. I definitely want to do like more in-depth shit. Like I want to play like bigger roles, and I know one day I will. But reality is like kind of where I started, so everyone's like expecting to like always get like that from me, like behind the scenes of my life and stuff. And so I try to give that as much as I can, because that's where I started. But you know how like so many actors, like they'll get in a role and they don't want to get stuck there. So like I'm trying to like expand myself beyond just reality. You know what I'm saying? That's why I started my Instagram, started like really showing more of myself, so that people weren't like, it wasn't always just about my life, but just as me as a person. And I feel like people have been able to get to know me more outside of the reality side of me. And so because I've been able to push that and like grow from there, it's been a good experience.
How did you go about being on that show? Did they find you?
Yeah, they found me. I actually Sam, that was on the show with me, she reached out to me about it, and I was like, I wasn't like with it at first, because like I know I'm like a little person, but like I don't want everything I do to be about me being little. Like I want to just like I was just saying, like just be myself, like just me as a person. Like once you get to know me, like people end up like really fucking with me. So I'm just like a real genuine real person. So that is what I want to be able to like push more of instead of, you know what I'm saying? But so I was like, I don't know about being on this show, like I don't know. But then she was like, let me call you, so we got on the phone and was like talking about it, because like at first she was describing it like it's a little person show,
which can sound like off-putting.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? So and then we talked about it, and then like we ended up being on the show together. And I've never really been around people my size ever in life. Like
really?
There was one little person that went to like my elementary school, but like we weren't like friends or anything. We just kind of knew each other. And just kind of being a little person and pretty in general, it has been really hard for me sometimes with making friends, because like people won't want to be my friend because I get a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? And so then it's like some bullshit with that. So I never really was friends with a lot of like people my size ever, besides her. Like I met her, but we weren't friends, like I said. And then as I got older, like that would become an issue with females in general. you know? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I can't help that I'm a little person. Like, I literally walk outside just trying to live my life. You know what I'm saying? But it ends up being, like, fucked up in some cases.